What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Was going to talk a little about Robinhood here, but you can see now down $1,000 in a month. OPEC over the weekend wasn't able to secure a general agreement with the oil producing nations, which has just driven oil prices out of control. There's a lot of fear in the market, obviously, and generally speaking, something that could be seen as beneficial to the point that if oil prices drop, you would have travel increase, airfare increase. You have that kind of offset by obviously the global fears that people won't be traveling, which has kind of sent everything into a tailspin. I mean, this morning I would imagine a lot of people saw a massive dip in their portfolio. But as far as, using Robinhood, obviously a time like today where you don't really want to log in and see it, I understand they had issues on really bad days, and I would never take for granted that that could have impacted someone much different than it impacted me. My impact was very, very small. When the market is falling, I'm not doing anything. I'm looking at it, I'm assessing it, I'm seeing if I want to add to positions, I'm trying to dictate how long term of a threat this could be, and if I need to increase things sooner, or if I feel like it's going to be a prolonged dip that's going to allow me to slowly build positions. If I was options trading, I'd be absolutely ruined and have no trust in Robinhood. But because I'm not an options trader, I didn't see a lot of impact by the outages. It's been, almost a week now since this has happened, and I can look back at it and say, while it was disheartening, it's concerning, it showed a lack of commitment, they have came out, addressed it, stated that they've done things to fix it, which we really won't know until we see another change in the market quickly. But I've decided that it's comfortable for me to use Robinhood. I'm familiar with the platform. I do have access to other traders. I use Ameritrade as well. I use Vanguard as well. But to me, the ease of use of Robinhood is just too much. That if they continue to show a problem, I would probably reassess it. But for right now, I feel like I'm comfortable continuing to use them. That's my situation. Everyone's situation would be different. And as I said in the beginning, anyone leaving Robinhood would have my complete understanding, support, and agreement if they were impacted differently than I was. It all comes down to personally how this impacted you. My impact was relatively minimal. The fact that they're going to offer 3 months Robinhood Gold for free to anyone impacted by that, I'm willing to accept that. Although I know to a lot of people, the $15 that they're basically giving you there is nothing compared to what they lost in terms of financial gain capabilities. So again, I think it comes down to personal preference. For me, my investing style, what I do with the stock market, I'm not overly concerned with the outage that Robinhood had. I'm more concerned with, being down nearly 20% in the last month. But again, that's not Robinhood's fault. It's not really my fault. There's a lot of things that factor into that we may never see again. Very, very treacherous times in the global economy. And I kind of look at it this way. If I can make it through all this, then I have no problems making it through anything else that's going to happen the next 60 years. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. I will be back very shortly with more content.